Hey Sagittarius, I hope you're all doing amazing. My name is Sarah and this is my channel, Serendipity Astrology. I'm doing a general tarot card reading for June 2022. Wow, we are like halfway through the year. This has been an intense time the last couple of years. I'm pretty sure you guys have been feeling this since like 2018. It's been pretty intense for you guys, just go straight across the board. So I have a quick announcement. I'm going to be doing another tarot deck giveaway for the month of June. It's for the Life Purpose Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. If you want to be entered into the drawing, you just make sure you subscribe to my channel. You hit the like button on this video and put a comment under the description box that says Life Purpose, and you'll be entered into that. I'm going to be doing a separate video to announce the winner the end of June. So it's just a thank you to all my subscribers. Yeah. So let's get into your reading, shall we? Sagittarius, you guys got a lot going on. Jupiter, your ruler, just moved into Aries, and Mars just moved into Aries too. So, you know, you're feeling like a fiery boost, especially with Aries being a fellow fire sign. That's your 5th house. So that's like gambling, that's fun, that's, you know, that's love, that's romance, that's... I feel like it has something to do with kids too, because I feel like when you're reconnecting with like fun and romance and all that stuff, it's like a childlike kind of like feeling, kind of spirit. So that's what I feel about that. We also have so much going on in Taurus. It's insane. The sun is in Gemini, so that's your relationship house. You guys are getting like you're probably going to be communicating a lot more with your partner in June. We also have Mercury retrograde that moved back from Gemini into Taurus, I believe. So that's your moving back from your relationship house to your 6th house, which is that's the natural house of Virgo. So that's like your routines. That's like your daily habits. That's like work and health. That's a house of like pets. So like you guys got a lot going on. You got stuff going on in the top portion of your chart and the bottom. So you're going to be feeling some changes. You just had Jupiter move out of your 4th house too. So that's like expansion of the home. Some of you might have just had children. I actually did myself. I just had a baby girl a couple weeks ago. So, and I'm a Sag rising. Yeah, like this doesn't surprise me. That's all 4th house stuff. That's your children too in that house. So, all right. So if anyone's new to my channel, I pull 2 cards for each row, past, present, future. I clarify each row with multiple oracle decks, and I pull 2 more Rider-Waite and a Light Seers Tarot card just to clarify the reading. And then any messages that are extra from Spirit. Okay, ooh, the High Priestess. King of Wands. 10 of Cups. Wow, guys. King of Swords. The 9 of Pentacles. And the 5 of Pentacles. All right, so this first row, which represents the past, we have the High Priestess followed by the King of Wands. So I feel like you guys have like started something new in your lives in the not too distant past. Maybe you've been working on this for a couple years or so, possibly. But it's something that you've been really passionate about and something that you've been working really hard towards. And I feel like a lot of you went towards this following like an intuitive nudge. Like the universe was kind of steering you in that direction. I feel like that this has to do with some 10th house stuff for you guys. You know, 10th house for you guys is Pretty sure it's Libra. So there's been some stuff going on in Libra. If any of you have Aries placements, you're going to be feeling that in the opposite placements too in Libra. Libra's Aries opposite sign. But yeah, I feel like you guys have been being moved towards going in a new direction in life, especially with your career. Canary Spirit. Canary Spirit has been showing up with so many readings. It's insane. You know, it's about really singing your own song right now. That's about you finding what brings you joy at this time. And like I said, you know, Jupiter and Mars are in Aries, your 5th house, your house of fun, like drama. You know, that's the house of Leo. So I feel like you're going to be, you might actually even be singing more, you know, just out of joy and enjoying yourself and things kind of lining up for you. Jupiter is the planet of luck and expansion, and there's so much, like, so many great things that Jupiter can bring to the table. Let's see. You have the Merkaba activation, transcendence, ascension, and you are rising up. I feel like your energy is rising up more than anything. It's like your frequency, especially when you're in a place of joy and happiness, you know, and enjoying yourself. So much can come through for you, especially when you're not paying attention to the other stuff that you usually are focused on. Like, you're just in a pure state of joy, which is being in the moment. Being in the moment is the only way that we have control over anything, technically. The only thing we have is right now. The past is gone. The present is ethers, and it's moldable, and it can technically become anything. So if you're present more often, you can really change the landscape of your life, and it can change quite rapidly. Just gonna say that. You have the Knight of Wands. It's a lot of Wands energy. And the 10 of Swords. I feel like this is like some mental energy that you've been carrying with you for a long time. I feel like a lot of you have been in a place where you felt like, you know, things weren't working out for you, but like they have been working out for you though. So I feel like this is outdated, like thought patterns that you have, like outdated subconscious, like blocks that are just, they've been holding you back. The Knight of Wands, I feel like a lot of you are powering through those. You're not letting your fears really dictate what you're doing. You're just kind of acting from a place of like faith. And the chameleons on his vestiture, like jacket or whatever, like those represent protection from fire. So you've been making moves from a protected place. You may not have felt that way, but I feel like the High Priestess in this row, your intuition has really been, like, it's been serving you well, and it's been, like, you've been more intuitively guided. You also have the Hermit. So you've been spending more time on your internal processes, getting to a place where you're, I feel like your vibration is something that's been on your mind, something that you've been working on, something you've been working with and through, because it's stuff that's been kind of holding you back for some time now. All right, this middle row, which represents the present, we have the 10 of Cups followed by the King of Swords. Again, this King of Swords, I feel like you're cutting out, like, I feel like it's things that have been holding you back, that you just, there are things that you've created for yourself. Like I said, mental blockages. I feel like a lot of this has to do with the clearing of mental blockages, like the clearing of karma for you guys. Like, it's things that you've carried over possibly from different lifetimes. This might be stuff that your parents passed on to you that you weren't even aware of, but I feel like you're breaking through this energy, like cutting right through it. And the difficulty that you faced, you're getting through it. And like the rainbow is at the end of that, like ugly time. I mean, everything has its purpose. Maybe it wasn't so ugly. There were some good parts, but you know, it was challenging. That's a serious challenge that you guys had to go through, especially with this like 10 of Cups at the end. But that also represents you getting everything you wanted. All right, I'm going to pull you another Spirit Animal Oracle card. Hold on one sec. Eagle Spirit. Spirit has your back. Spirit does have your back, guys. Okay? Especially with Jupiter and that placement. And that, like, this connection that you have to yourself again. Like, you're working with Spirit instead of working against Spirit anymore. Confidence is your key to success. The new moon in Leo. You're working on your confidence. I feel like you're going to be feeling this. Pretty sure the Leo new moon is the beginning of August. It might be the end of June. I'd have to check. I don't have my ephemeris in front of me, but yeah, I feel like you're going to be feeling a big shift towards the end of this month, the end of June. And it's going to be something visible. There's something that's going to show up in your life. This might be an opportunity that just comes out of the blue. I feel like you should leave your options open to new opportunities. And, like, try not to schedule too much during the month of June. So, like, you know, happy coincidences and, like, things getting lined up the way that they are supposed to in that divinely guided way. I have that feeling. That's the best I felt in days. I'm pretty sure it's because Mars just moved into Aries with Jupiter. Well, I'm a Aries sun, so that Aries placement is really important. All right, let's get back to you guys. Sorry, I'm rambling. Okay, so with the Page of Wands, yep, you have a ton of fire going on right now. And the Moon. With this moon, I feel like you guys are working through some fears that you have. Like, maybe just some insecurities that are, like, things that always linger in your mind. But I feel like it has to do with your appearance. Maybe some of you have, like, maybe you know, not been feeling your best and, you know, like, or maybe some of you have just had a baby. You know, or like you've just felt off and you haven't felt like, you know, working out or exercising. I love working out. I love exercising. So, like, I always feel like Sagittarius is a very active sign. You guys like being very active and, you know, moving around, doing a lot. So, maybe, like, you've just had a time of pause and you're not feeling too great about yourself. I feel like you just... like, it's about getting back into somewhat of like a health routine almost. Especially with, like, a lot going on in Taurus. That's your, like, your house of health. I feel like you guys are working on your health. But, you know, I feel like that you feeling attractive is going to be something that, you know, that has to do with, like, these subconscious, like things that are holding you back, is not seeing yourself in the best light sometimes, and not like it's like your confidence gets a little shook sometimes. But I feel like that's coming back once you work through these thoughts and feelings that come along with this. You realize that you have plenty to celebrate, that you are the stability that you create for yourself. This Four of Wands is stability to me. I feel like you'll feel more solid in your relationships when you feel more solid within yourself. You know, this can also be like a relationship card. It can have something to do with marriage. But I feel like it has to do with you, like, getting to a place of enjoying the now and feeling stability within yourself. That's been a missing key for you guys. This final row, which represents a possible future, we have the Nine of Pentacles followed by the Five of Pentacles. So, like, there's a big contrast between these two energies, okay? Even though they're both Pentacles energies, one's a lack energy. One's feeling like things don't happen for you, and the other one is seeing things growing around you, feeling more in tune and in touch with your surroundings and your own vitality and like the possibilities and the things that you can create. Feeling more in touch with those things. Get the Brown Bear Spirit, take time out. Yeah, again, I feel like this is a time where you're supposed to really reconnect with yourself and the joy that, like, that you kind of cut yourself off from by keeping yourself so busy all the time and being, like, serious. I feel like a lot of Sagittariuses haven't felt very playful in a long time, and, like, this is you breaking away from that serious side of yourself. I really think it's been like a 10 or 12 year cycle that you guys have been in of just like being serious and not really enjoying yourselves. But that was the last time Jupiter was here, okay? So again, I really think Jupiter being in your 5th house is going to bring a lot of unexpected fun and good things. You get the Sword of Light, divine protection, cut cords, breakthrough energy. Breakthrough energy. That has something to do with you guys reconnecting with joy and happiness. I know it. That's the breakthrough energy. This is you taking your eye off of what you've been ultra focused on so it can actually come through in the background, you know, and you're not like, and you're not just, you know, waiting. These two just popped out of the deck while I was shuffling, so I'm taking them. You get the Devil and you get the Ace of Cups. Something that you need to be aware of is your need to control things. Your need to control how things happen for you. There's a certain amount of love and like protection you're giving yourself now. It's like you're nurturing yourself and taking care of yourself now. But also got to be aware of like overdoing it. The people, like, you still have obligations. You still have things that you got to do. It's just you putting you first is something that hasn't really happened a lot in this life. I feel like for a lot of you. But I feel like you're doing that now. Like you're putting your needs, your heart first. And it doesn't mean you don't love anybody. It just means that you love you too. And, you know, that's going to draw in for anyone who's single, that's going to draw in someone that's more complete, more whole. Because you're now whole instead of feeling incomplete like you're waiting for someone. 6 of Swords. You're being pulled to a calmer shore, to a calmer water. I feel like even if you weren't going in this direction, like spirit, the divine, the universe, whatever you want to call it, is pulling you in here. Okay, it's bringing you in. Like this is the tide pulling you into a different place. Wow. Okay, Sagittarius, this is a pretty excellent reading. I'm pretty excited for you guys for June. All right, thank you so much for watching. Again, I just want to remind anyone who's made it to the end of the video, if you want to be entered into my drawing for this deck, just make sure you subscribe to my channel, like this video, and put a comment under the description box saying life purpose, and you will be entered into that drawing. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. I will see you all again soon, okay? Bye.